He thought he was just helping a hungry kid. A sandwich, a bottle of water, nothing more. But the next morning, that same boy was kneeling at a grave, holding half of the food, whispering to someone who wasn't there. What Thomas saw next shattered everything he thought he knew about kindness, loss, and what it really means to give. He never expected a child to teach him the one thing billions couldn't buy: humanity. Before we dive in, tell us in the comments, which city are you watching from? Thomas Granger had it all: mansions, private jets, deals worth millions. But inside, he was just going through the motions, widowed, estranged from his daughter, living alone in a high-rise penthouse with too many windows and not enough warmth. He didn't believe in charity. He believed in merit, in logic, in minding your own business. Until that one afternoon, walking out of a downtown steakhouse, scrolling through stock reports on his phone, he saw something that made him stop cold. A boy, no older than 10, was staring into a trash bin, thin arms, worn-out clothes, and shoes that barely had soles. He wasn't begging, just watching a half-eaten sandwich someone had tossed. For reasons Thomas still doesn't fully understand, he walked over, handed the boy his untouched lunch, and offered a bottle of water. The boy just looked up, took it with both hands like it was gold, mumbled "thank you," and walked away. Thomas didn't even ask his name. He went home and tried to forget, but he couldn't. The next morning, on impulse, Thomas walked back to that same spot. The boy wasn't there. Day after day, he came back. One morning, a hot dog vendor told him, "That kid, he's around, quiet, keeps to himself." Then, one Sunday, Thomas followed a hunch. He wandered into a cemetery nearby, something about it pulling him in. And there he was, the boy, kneeling, holding the same sandwich Thomas had given him, or half of it. The other half was neatly placed in front of a gravestone. He was talking softly, like someone was listening. Thomas froze, watched, then slowly approached. The grave read, "Cynthia Davis, beloved mother, 1989 to 2023. The boy turned. "Hi," he said quietly. "I saved her part." Or just like that. His name was Jaden. He'd lost his mom 2 months ago. Since then, he'd been bouncing between a shelter and the streets. His mom used to work nights at a diner. No family left. No one followed up after the funeral. Jaden had been surviving on his own. And still, with everything he didn't have, he shared the only meal he'd received in days. That broke something inside Thomas. He sat down in the dirt beside Jaden, for once not caring about the $2,000 suit he was wearing. And for the first time in years, he cried. Not because he felt sorry for Jaden, but because he realized he'd forgotten how to love like that, to give like that. Thomas didn't leave that cemetery alone. He made calls, arranged care, eventually legal custody. But it wasn't about saving a child, it was about saving himself too. Today, they visit the grave together, every week, always bringing 3 sandwiches, one for each of them, and one for Mom. What started with a sandwich became something much deeper, a second chance at life. If this story moved you, drop the word belonging in the comments, because sometimes that's all someone really needs. There is a story here on the screen that will also move you. Press to watch, you won't regret it.
Waking up tired, low energy, and running to the bathroom at night? A hidden clog in your prostate could be the cause. Men in Asia avoid it with a natural formula that restores flow, sleep, and vitality. Thousands are using it. Click the link in the comments to learn more.